I love the science of ego. It's like studying the devil. You know, as Christians, we've always been encouraged to know God, but no one has really ever encouraged us to know the devil. You know, it's really fascinating to go on the journey of knowing the devil, because when you know your enemy, you can defeat him, right? But all we've ever learned is to be afraid of the devil and to stay away from the devil and shun the devil. So you never get to know his angles. I shouldn't say his, but Christians think of him. Christians think of it as a him, as an entity. But it's all the phantoms of our ego mind. And I want to encourage people to try to know the devil instead of spending all their life trying to know God. You need to know the devil in order to overcome him. And so that ties in with the science of the ego. Recently I was introduced to the concept of the biblical account of Jesus casting out the legion of devils out of the demoniac. And it was alluded to meaning a legion, I think, stands for 50,000 soldiers or something. It's a large number. And it was alluded that legion represents the 50,000 different shades of egos that manifest themselves through our lives, through our unconscious lifetime. And this resonates with me because having given my time to investigating and observing the legion within myself, the different facets and angles that the egoic persona, the egoic mind will carry forward is truly interesting. I have come to know my devil, and because I know my devil, I'm able to keep a leash on him and to keep him from being destructive, from being hurtful. And like I say, it is better to pursue the knowledge of the devil than it is the knowledge of God. I mean, we should ideally do both. We should become familiar with the light side, but we should also become equally familiar with the shadow side, which are both inside of us. And this is the fallacy of religious Christianity, that it has sent us on a rabbit chase looking externally of ourselves, and we're looking for the demons and the devils and everybody else, but we fail to see them within ourselves. We fail to see them in our own shadow life, and they will usually remain unseen because they live in the non-aware, subconscious reality of our being. usually manifests as what is called the 7 deadly sins. I can't recall them at the moment, but I can name a few of them. They're envy, jealousy, anger, hatred, resentment, lust, and each one of them comes from a perception of lack, what you are not, a subconscious feeling of lack, because only from that feeling of lack would one feel envious or jealous or feel resentment, because we see something in another person and quite unconsciously feel that jealousy because they might have something that we feel we don't have. And these things, these emotions are unconscious, but they become expressed through discord and strife. They're not conscious emotions that we are aware of. We are just acting based on the unconscious identity of lack, not having, not being enough, etc. These are the representations of the legion that lives within us, and we need to quote-unquote cast them out. And we cast them out by becoming consciously aware of them and consciously understanding why those feelings and emotions are there, because it's the root problem of identifying as needy, lacking, broken, and sinful, and unworthy, and empty. The root needs to be changed to a root of fullness, wholeness, nothing lacking, abundant, divine. And as we change our root, as we change the root of our tree, we will change the tree of death to the tree of life. And that is where true transformation takes place. So I encourage you to go on a journey to know your devil. You've spent probably half your lifetime now trying to know God, but I say try to know the devil, and you will see that it's going to revolutionize your life, and it'll be so transformative that the shadow and the devil will disappear from your existence.